Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, today we're going to work on a new concept called joins. You might have already aware of this concept. Whoever comes from the computer science background. What is the use of these joins? Joins are used to select data from the where database tables. Okay, joins are used to select the data from database tables. What's special about the joins? We are using select statements to select the data from database tables, right? So why we need joins?
You can achieve only one single select
From
statement.
multiple database tables, okay, using a single select statement. Currently, how many select statements we are writing to get the data from three different tables?
Three.
Three different select statements we
Yes.
are writing. And what is the additional work we need to do after selecting the data? We need to combine three internal tables data into one single output. That is the additional thing what we need to do. Yes or no?
Yes.
But if you use join, you do not need to worry about even combining the data because the join will provide right combined data. Okay, by combining multiple tables data, it will give you one final output. Okay, where we need to use join, is it a different kind of data selection process? No, we use join in select statements just like for all entries. Okay, it's very important interview question, the difference between join and for all entries. In for all entries, to select data from multiple tables, multiple related tables, there also we are selecting from related tables, right? If you take sales order item, and material number, all these three are related tables only, right? We are selecting data from related tables by using some common field. But what is the thing we are doing in select options? Sorry, for all entries, we are writing three different select statements. Yes or no?
Yes.
But here by using joins, we are going to write only one single select statements on multiple tables, right? Multiple tables. Depends on your requirement. You are going to add more tables to the join. Okay. But what is mandatory?
Primary key. One common field.
Required, right? Common field for the join condition is required, right? Primary key is recommended. That common field should be what? Primary key. What happens if you don't have a primary key? For example, you are trying to join a table where field from there is a common field and that field is not a primary key in both tables. Then what will happen? Non-primary key fields in the join condition will select duplicate records. Okay. What happens if you use non-primary key field in the join conditions?
Select all the duplicate.
Select duplicate data. Okay, it will select duplicate data. So that is why when you are implementing the join, please make sure the column what we are using in the join condition is a primary key in at least one database table, right? If you use non-primary key fields, it will unnecessarily select duplicate records. Okay, same record multiple times it is going to select. It will cause performance issues. Okay, is everyone clear?
It may contain initial first.
Which one you mean?
Non,
Value?
non-primary keys may contain initials.
Blank values. That is also another issue. Yes, we'll get a lot of unnecessary records if we use non-primary key fields in the join conditions. Okay. Now, there are different types of joins available. There are different types of joins available. They are, can anyone tell me if you know?
Inner join.
Yes. Inner join. What is the property of inner join? When
Select
you
the
are,
records.
it will select
From
data which is available in both tables, right? That means if you are trying to select one record, employee record, that employee record, and you are trying to join employee master data and employee salary data, right? Now when you use inner join, it will select only the record, the employee record, which is available in master data and which is available in salary data, right? If the employee record is available in master data but that record is not available in salary data, now is it going to work?
No,
no,
sir.
No, inner join is not going to work. It's not going to select any records, right? That's the property of inner join. What is the next join?
outer.
Left
Outer join.
outer join. What is left outer join? What is the purpose of left outer join? I'll explain in
It's
detail, but I'm just giving some overview. So left outer join will select all the entries from left side table and only matching records from right side table. For example, if you are trying to select the employee data, employee master would be your left side table and employee salary will be your right side table. So what is the property of left outer join? It will select all the records from left side table and only matching records from right side table. That means it will select all the master data records of the employees but only matching records which are available in salary data. For the rest of the columns, right? If salary data not available for few of the employees, right? Those salary details will be left blank. Okay, when we use a left outer join. Third, right outer join. It is opposite to the left outer join. It will select all the data records from the right side table. That means salary data table and only matching data from the left side table. Okay, is everyone clear?
so what if we have multiple tables?
See, even though you are using multiple tables, right? You are going to combine. You are going to provide join condition between two tables only. Okay, you're going to provide join condition between every two tables. Okay, for example, you're going to provide, let's assume we are selecting data from which tables. Yesterday we created one program, right? What are those tables? VBAK,
VBAK, VVAP,
VBAP,
MAKT.
MAKT. These are the tables we are selecting data. Now we can join these tables using VBLN equal to, what is a common field in VBAP?
VBL.
VBLN. This is one join condition to join the sales order header and item data. Now to join the material data, VBAP matter equal to MAKT matter. This is the join condition. It's in a single select statement. It is in a single select statement with multiple join conditions. Okay, if you have more tables, one more join condition.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
is everyone clear? Now tell me here which one is the right side table, which one is the left side table. I'm referring about left and right, right? So now which one is the right side table and which one is the left side table?
VBAK
VBAK is the left
VBAK
one.
is the
left.
left side table and
VBAP
VBAP is
Right.
the right
Right
side
table.
table in this join condition. If we use inner join, right, it will select only sales order records which are present in both tables. For example, if you take sales order number 10, that sales order number 10 should be available in VBAK and VBAP with different line items. Okay, then only it will select that record. What about VBAP? Sorry, left outer join. It will select all the records from header data and only matching records from item level data. Okay, remaining for example, there are few header records without line items, then those header records line item details will be left blank. Okay, is everyone clear? Now if you take right outer join, it will select all the line items and only matching header records based on this join condition. That is right outer join. Okay. Now tell me when we need to use inner join and when we need to use left outer or right outer join. When the data from both tables are mandatory, important, then which join we need to use?
inner.
Inner join.
Inner join. When the data from header data and item data both are mandatory, then only we need to select the data. Otherwise we do not need that data anymore. Then we need to use a inner join. For example, we need item level data, but material text might be optional, right? If there is no material text, leave it, but select the item level data, right? Then in this case, what is the join condition we need to use?
Right. Right outer join.
Yes, in this case, in this join condition, it is right outer join. For example, right? We are selecting material text along with some material properties, material master data properties, right? In my scenario, material master data properties are important. For example, a material, what is the material type? What are the storage conditions of the material, right? What are the unit of measure for that material? These are important in my program, but not the material text. There is a material text displayed. Otherwise, leave it. In this case, what is the suitable join?
Left outer.
Left outer.
Left outer join. We need to apply left outer join here so that it will select all the data from material master data and available material text. Okay, is everyone clear? Is everyone clear on this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
selects the data which is available in all the tables.
So based on where condition only it will fetch the data.
Yeah, where condition is common, right? Since we are using joins, doesn't mean that we are going to select complete data based on only join conditions. We have where conditions, we pass the parameters. That is all common. Okay.
Okay.
This is inner join, right? For example, SO 100 should be available in this table and this table. Okay, should be available in both tables. Then only it will select that record. Is it going to select this record?
No, sir.
No, because it is not available in the right side table, right? The final output would be SO 100. It's not going to select SO 101, right? Then what is this join?
Left
Left
outer
of
join.
Left out.
Left outer join. Now what is the final output here?
Yes.
SO
100.
100 and SO
100.
101.
SO 101. Okay, item data will be left blank. Okay, for that columns you won't find any values. Okay, this is left outer join. What is this join?
Right outer.
Right outer join, right? It's quite opposite to left outer join. All the records from right side table and only matching data from left side table, right? So let's try to create one example, or instead of creating an example, we'll just convert our existing program on for all entries. We have one program on for all entries, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We'll convert that for all entries into joins. Okay. What are we doing here? I'll just copy this instead of I think yesterday we just tried some scenario using actual internal table instead of temporary. Copy this, score, join, copy everything including parameters, change. Now what is my requirement? I need to select sales order data from sales order header table, item level table and material text, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let me comment this. First, let's see what is the output we are getting here using for all entries. We are getting these records as output around 11 records, right? We should achieve the same output using joins, right? But instead of using three select statements, we should be able to use only single select statement. I will remove the select statements first. I commented them. Now, what is the syntax to write the join statement? Select. What are the columns we need to select from the table? From how many tables we need to select the data?
Three tables.
Three
Three
different tables,
tables.
right? Is there any chance of having same column name in multiple tables? Sorry, multiple in the sense we are selecting data from three tables, right? Is there any chance of same column available in any of the other two tables?
Maybe yes.
VBLN is available, right?
Maybe yes.
In VBAK and VBAP. If you take material number, Matner, that is available in both VBAP and MAKT. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That we called as ambiguity. That means the same column is available in both tables. We have to tell the select statement. Hey, which table column you are referring to? Are you referring to? Sorry, is my
Okay,
voice
let me.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. From which
What?
table you want to select this value? Is it because this column is available in both tables, VBAK and VBAP? Tell me from which table you want to select this column. Is it from header data or item data? So we need to provide that, right? Otherwise, it will give you ambiguity error. Okay, how to mention, like how to indicate that what is the source table for the particular column? In joins we select like this VBAK tilde operator. Okay, tilde operator. What is the column name? VBLN.
Maybe
Okay,
yes.
are we trying to use new ABAP syntax or old ABAP syntax? If you are trying to use new ABAP syntax, what is sorry, old ABAP syntax, what is required to use join statement? One final type structure is required, right? Type structure with final output. Whatever the columns, what are the multiple columns you are trying to select from multiple tables, you need to create a type structure for that. If you are trying to use a old syntax, let's try old syntax first. VBAK, VBLN. What are the other columns we need? ERDAT, What are the other columns? Sorry, we do not use comma in old syntax. VBAK. What are the other columns? ERTAT. Whatever the columns we are selecting here. VBLN, ERDAT. Sorry, Kunar, right? Not yeah. Kunar. Okay. Yeah. What are the other columns we need? Item level data. From item level data, what are the columns we need? VBAP,
BBAP, Postner.
Postner. Can we represent Postner like this? Yes, because Postner is available in only VBAP. There is no ambiguity, right? You can represent Postner like this. Okay. We can also use alias names. We'll see that later. What are the other columns?
NVTWR.
Yes. NE will maintain some order. Z, MENG, VBAP, NEET, WR.
Matner.
Anyway, we are not selecting Matner in the
Okay.
final output. We are just displaying the material description. If you want to add Matner, just add it. VBAP. But what is mandatory? If you add Matner here, that should be available in type structure, right? The reference type structure. Yes or no?
Okay.
Because we are not using new ABAP syntax. Please remember that. Okay. This order is also important. So whatever the order you are following here, same order should be available in type structure. Okay. Changing the order. Okay. Okay. Now, what are the other columns needed? MAKT, MAKTX.
X.
Text, material text. Right. Now we listed all the columns, right? Required columns from 3 different tables.
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? Or we'll do one thing. First, let's try with 2 tables only. I'm removing
Okay.
material text. I don't want to confuse you in the first example itself on the joins. Let's try to select only data from header and item level data. Okay. How to join these 2 tables? Now, I've listed all the 2 tables. Sorry, columns from the 2 tables. Now, what is the next syntax? From which table?
BBAK.
BBAK. Is it going to be a left side table or right side table?
Left side.
Left
Left side
side.
table. Hmm.
Into data. Inner join.
Okay.
Inner join.
BBAP.
BBAP.
Hmm. BBAP. Is it going to be a left side table or right side table?
Right side.
Right
BBAP
side
right
table.
side.
And how to mention the condition? We need to provide the condition, right? Join condition. On. We use on to define the join condition. On. What is the join condition? VBAK tilde operator
BBLM.
VBLN equal to VBAP tilde operator VBELN.
BBLM.
This is the join condition. Yes or no? There is only one common field, right? Between both tables. What is that common field? VBLN. Is it a primary key
BBLM.
or non-primary key?
Primary.
Primary key. Or join condition is completed. Selected data into table. What is the table name? Whatever the table we created for the type structure. We have already created for one final output. but you can change the name also. For example, LT orders. Okay, if you want, you can change. You can use a different name, right? And do we need to select all the records? No, right? Based on the user input. What is our input here? Date. This condition is common. What is the where condition? Where? What is the where condition? ER date. Can we mention like this without using table name reference?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. I'm using escape sign. That's why it is expecting new ABAP syntax. What it is saying? It occurs in multiple tables.
Multiple tables. Table.
So what we need to do? Mention.
Mention that table.
Okay. Is it available in multiple tables? Let me check in VBAP. Hmm.
That's it.
Looks like it is available in VBAP also. That's why it is expecting this one. If you take any unique column, that means uh, Kunar equal to, I'm just providing some hard coded value. Are we going to get any error? No, because Kunar is not available in
Right.
item level table. It is only available in header table. Okay, is everyone clear?
Yes.
Now I am selecting data into this internal table. Let's display the output. How to display the output? If sy hyphen sub rc equal to 0, provide this final internal table as output here. I just changed the name. Okay, check the syntax, activate, provide the user input. Got the same output or different? We got the same output, right? For joins as well. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
11 records. We got 11 records, which we got using for all entries, right?
Date how much? No, sir.
Sorry, what is it?
The date how much mention in the record?
Are you asking about the output?
Output.
We are getting date, yes. You mean input,
Yes.
right? Are you asking about
Ah,
input date?
yes, sir.
I have provided date in 2024. Okay, if you are not able to select the data, right, go and check in the table. Go to this, we are using date as a condition, right? Go to VBAK table, go to entries, number of entries are 10. Okay, execute. Check what is the ER date available here, right? Check whether you are passing date within this range or not. Okay,
Okay.
If any of the sales order record is not available in header data or item data, we are not going to select that record since we are using a would join inner join. Okay, record from both tables are mandatory. That sales order number should present in both tables, whatever the join condition we are using. Okay, is everyone clear? Is everyone clear? Now let's add one more table to the join, third table to the join. I've added corresponding field in the type structure. Add that column in the select statement. MAKT. What we need to do here. So this is the join condition for the first two tables, sales order header data and item level data. Now what is the join condition for material text? Left, so, sorry, inner, again mention inner join. What is the table?
MAKT,
MAKT on, what is the join condition?
EKPO, sorry, BBAP,
VBAP,
till after
Matner. What is the
equal
common
to
field? MAKT,
Matner.
Matner. Okay, check the syntax. We got 11 records. Now, please observe carefully how many tables we are joining here?
Three tables.
Three tables, right? There is a dependency here. Let's say there are sales order header data and item data records that they are matching. We have that data, but few of the materials text is missing. For example, sales order number 10, item number 10, material number is 100. But for that material number 100, material text is not available in MAKT. Now tell me, is it going to select data from sales order header table and item table?
No.
No, because here the join condition is failing. The sales order header data and item data is available, but corresponding material text is missing. In this case, the entire join statement will fail and it's not going to select even the sales order records, even though they are available. Okay, so that is why you should be careful when you are using inner join. Okay, even one single join condition fails, it's not going to select corresponding records from the header data and item data. Okay, clear? Let's take one example here. Let's take one material. We'll choose this material. AUPL MAT2. Now we have 11 records. AUPL MAT2. Let's try to remove that entry from MAKT. Okay, just for our testing. Usually we do not remove records like that. What is the table for text table? Text table for material. So we have one record in English language. Let's try to remove it. So if you want to delete any data from the database tables, right? For example, to change any database record values when you don't have access to some VA01 or VA02. So we use this debugging technique. Okay, go to S11, execute the record and select standard SE16. Double click on this and press /H. What is the use of /H? It will
Debugging.
trigger the debugger. Okay, it will trigger the debugger /h and press enter. Okay, what it is saying, debugging is switched on. Now press enter again. It will go to the debugging mode where we need to change it. Right here, what is the code that is showing? Show means only display, but what is our requirement? We need to delete it, right? Delete the record. That's why change it to this one, DELE. Okay, now press F8. Now it is showing delete entry option. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Delete entry. Database record deleted. Now go back. Refresh. Gone. It's just a shortcut which we use in the projects just to troubleshoot something, right? Just to when we are trying to find the root cause of any errors, we do this shortcut option to manipulate the database records, because we may not have access to the corresponding transaction codes to change the data, and we may not know, as a technical consultant, you may not know how to do that configuration changes, right? It's just kind of hard thing what we do, right? But sometimes it's not recommended to do that in the production environments. Okay, just use it for your testing. Now this record is not available in the material text. Now let's execute the database table. Observe, did we get that material?
No, sir.
No. What about the record? How many records we got now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10 records. We got only 10 records. The corresponding sales order header data and item data records also gone. Why? Because material text join condition is failed. Since we use inner join on both table joins, if any one inner join condition fails, it's not going to select the complete record. Clear, everyone? For example, if you are joining 10 tables one by one, you are using 10 different join condition, right? Somewhere one join condition fails, the entire record is not going to be selected. Okay, that's why when you are using inner join, please make sure you are providing the right join condition as per your requirement. Okay, is everyone clear?
It
Is
means
everyone clear?
based on the first inner join output only, the second will going to work.
First inner join is successful. It is selected the data from header and item level data, but the second inner join condition is fail, right?
It is working on based on the first inner join output.
No, it's going to work on all the join conditions combination, not only one single inner join combination. Okay,
Okay.
so this VBAK condition is in the first place doesn't mean that that's going to lead. Okay, it's going to select the data from header and item level data, and it's going to compare the data with the next level join condition. Both should match, otherwise it's going to reject that record. Okay, now how can we rectify this? Let's assume in this case header and item level data is important, but select if the material text is available, otherwise leave it. How can we fix this join condition?
Using left order.
Use inner join, but my condition is header and item level data is mandatory. That should be available in both tables. That is mandatory. But if material text is available, select it, otherwise leave it. In that case, I'll use inner join for header and item level data and
Outer join. Left order.
left outer join on MAKT. Combination of both joins. Now, let's see which output we are going to get. We changed the material text in a join to in a left outer join. Execute. Did we get that record?
Yes, sir.
This one, right? But the material text is blank because
Blank.
material text is not available in the table, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is everyone clear? You can use all left outer joins also if you want to apply this, okay? Or if you can also use a combination of inner join and left outer join, depends on your scenario, okay? If you want to make few entries as optional, keep them in the left outer join. Clear? Do we need the loop to merge the multiple internal tables into one single output?
No, sir.
No, right? We don't need loop. We don't need multiple select statements. One simple select statement using proper join condition is going to get combined data from multiple tables. But what you need to make sure, you are providing proper join condition, right? Preferably primary key fields in the join condition, right? And you are using suitable join type. That is important. Okay? Is everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's replace this with new ABAP syntax. I'm removing this because this code is already available in the other program. Let's replace this with new ABAP syntax. Do we need type structure in this example? If you are trying to use new ABAP syntax,
No need, sir.
I don't need.
Alias names.
Select VBAK, VBELN. I'll copy all of this just to save some time. What we need to use? Comma between each column. New ABAP syntax. Okay. From VBAK, inner join VBAP on, what is the join condition? VBAK.
VBAK tilde operator. VBLN equal to VBAP tilde operator. VBLN.
Mhm. On the next level join, I'll just copy and paste because it is same. There is no change in your ABAP syntax. Into table where
Three in
sorry,
switching.
yeah, that's it. Only thing is you need to use this data statement to define the internal table and use commas. Okay. Activate this. Okay. Now execute the program. You got the same output in new ABAP syntax as well. Like that, you can keep on adding more join conditions and more tables. Okay. I wanted to show you one more thing. You can also use alias names. For example, if you want to display this column as order number, as created date, as customer. Okay, you can use these alias names if you want. Okay, the column names will be changed to these names. Instead of using technical column names, the column names will be changed like this. Okay, here also instead of referring the complete table name, right? What you can do, you can use alias name. You can define this as A, you can define this as B. Okay, here instead of referring the column name, what you are going to refer here? A for item level data, B. Okay, when we have a lot of tables to be joined, right? So we can use these alias names to represent the table names instead of using complete table name. Okay, clear? It's going to change the column names if you use alias names for the columns. Okay, so can we join database tables? Sorry, can we join internal tables? It is possible to join database tables and combine the data and select the final output data. What about internal tables? Can we join internal tables with database tables? That is also possible in only new ABAP syntaxes. For example, if you have any set of records in an internal table and you want to join that internal table records with the database table, that is also possible in new ABAP syntaxes. Okay, we'll check that in the next session. How to join internal tables with the database tables. But usually in the normal ABAP syntax, only joining database tables are possible. Okay. So the difference between for all entries and join, a very important interview question. What are the different types of joins? Okay. And what are the dependencies or disadvantages of using joins? Disadvantages in the sense, so if you are using non-primary key fields in the where condition, sorry, join condition, it will select a lot of duplicate data. It's going to cause performance issues. In case of non-primary key fields, can we use join?
For all entries is best option.
Yeah, we can go for all entries instead of using join. Okay.